Good morning, Joolse here from Joolsedesigns and JT Creations. A very windy Cyprus here this morning. In fact, I would say it's blowing a hoolie, whatever a hoolie is, but that's an expression I've heard from home when I've been adding photographs to my Facebook saying, oh, it's windy here. And they're telling me it's blowing a hoolie over there. So it's a northwest wind. It's about 35 kilometers an hour. I've been out this morning and it is rather windy and cold. Anyway, enough of that. So apart from my dragon cover project, I've got a folder flip project. Now, anybody that's been following my channel knows that I was down over at North Cyprus a couple of weeks ago, and we stayed in a beautiful hotel, but they were refurbishing as well. So one of the things I managed to get was a room service folder. I've managed to pull the paper off this because it's covered in like a polythene as well, obviously to make it stain proof, waterproof, whatever. I haven't got that off because that's part of it, but that will be covered. But I liked it, and I wished I'd got more because they did say I could have more, but it was like that. It's the bulk, but these would have been ideal. So what I want to do is I'll leave that as a flat flip. But as you can see, the spine on this one is wider to get that round. So what I want to do is I want to make that spine a little bit larger. Now the papers I'm using today are by Monarch. I don't know which kit it is, but it's something that I'd printed off at home, and I think there probably is more to it. I'm not sure. Some of them might belong to another, but it was just papers I liked, so I'm using these. I don't have enough to actually cover these, so what I have got is I've got some coffee and tea dyed papers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the coffee and, you know, cover the fronts and the back and everything with coffee stained paper. I do like this, so I'm not going to cover it right to the very edge. I'll leave like a is it 1/8 of an inch or a mil or something. But what I want to do is I want to cut this. I did start cutting it, and I've misplaced my scalpel. There we are. So that spine there is fine, that'll just join on. So what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to make the spine probably about 2 centimeters. Yeah, 2 centimeters, and it will be cereal box I'm using. So we'll put the lid on that a minute. I could have done all this offline, but I know there are people out there that are just new to journaling and making file folders and that. So one of the reasons I do this while I'm filming, it's just, I know there's a lot of people that know how to do this and you can just fast forward this on, but this is just for anybody that's brand new or not quite sure how to do it. And I'm not saying this is the way. There's, everybody has their own methods, their own processes. It's just, I am limited. As I said, I would normally use Tyvek. Tyvek also keeps the spine more protected. So there, so whoop, I think I need a new one of them. Right, so that gives me a chance to put what I want to do is I want to put sort of like a journal or something in here, and I want to put some pockets and folders, and in this side I want to put some like secret pockets and flaps and things. So what I will do is I will cover the inside on this video. I'll do the outside offline, and then we'll come back again for making putting the covers and everything, and we will make ephemera for this. So I'm reckoning that's just under 23 centimeters. What is it in inches? It's 9 and 1/8. It's 5 and 2/8. So we'll see if I can do this. 5 and 2/8. This has been, I hardly used this at home, but because it was so small, it was handy to bring with me, and I'm so glad I did. Right, so how do you get 2/8? That's 1, 2. I think that's it. Yep, and it's 9 and 1/8, so that's 2 of them, isn't it? Yeah, because I think that's in 16ths, or just over 23 centimeters. And I do need to trim that off. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm just going to, I'll do the rest offline, and then we will come back and do the papers. Doesn't matter that this has gone all a little bit more than we need. The one thing about masking tape, it does take colour from the ink, so you can colour it, you can paint it. Oh, that's a bit much, isn't it? Never mind. Oh, come on, Julie. I keep forgetting it's ground espresso I'm using and not walnut stain or tea dye. I'm just going to do this one. Put the lid on that. Even the ink started to revitalise itself. Must be something to do with the temperatures in here. So I'm quite pleased with that. Well, not quite. I'm very pleased with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look at the papers that we've got. So, yep. 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 I also have some of my own papers as well from my postcard collection. I've also got one little bit of ephemera from Pink Monarch, so I will be using those words. And I also have these are Pink Monarch, so I'm not sure if I'll use that one, but definitely definitely these are, I quite like them. That's the street map for, looks like a street in America. Towns, this is American ephemera, where it's Pink Monarch. I like these. And there we've got a map. I think I must have brought that from a travel journal and never used it in the travel journal. But I quite like these, so we will be making pockets and things. So thank you from Cyprus. If you would like to see more, please subscribe. If you hit the bell, you'll get a notification every time I upload a video. Then I do appreciate all my followers and new subscribers, and even people that just pop in just to watch and don't subscribe. I hope you get something out of it. So thank you very much, and bye from Cyprus. We'll see you next time. Bye.